Okay, 10th grade, welcome to the first lesson of our new unit, Unit 5, Systems and Homeostasis. We will be coming back to chemistry, which we were planning to do next at the end of the year. We're doing this unit for the next 12 lessons, plus review day and test, which would take us to the beginning of Ramadan, depending on when that actually starts this year. So our second biology unit, and it's a little bit easier to do biology virtually than it is to do chemistry, so we're going to do bio now with the hope that we'll be back in class to do chemistry. And if we're not, that's okay. We'll figure out a way to do it virtually. So today we're focusing on kind of introducing this topic of this physiology. So in this image here, physiology is kind of focusing on this main part of this. Okay, physiology is how life kind of functions, how it works. So we can think about life in the scale of biology from atoms all the way up to ecosystems, getting very increasing complexity as you go up the line. But physiology really tends to focus in on cells, tissues, organs, systems, and organisms. So this is where we're focusing in this unit. We're going to be focusing on not just humans, but also other species as well. We're not sticking to the human physiology for this topic. Okay, so start by setting up your notebook. Like every unit so far, you can have a title page, Unit 5, Systems and Homeostasis. You'll have a table of contents space, you'll number your pages, all that kind of stuff. As you saw in the post, I'm giving you the option to do this unit digitally if you want to take notes digitally, but you have to maintain all the kind of templates and pages that you would do. So you can create templates with tables in your document, but just a list of information is not going to be sufficient. So take a few minutes, you decide if you want to do this digitally, how you're going to organize your pages, because if I'm not satisfied with the quality of your pages after a couple tries, I'm making you go back to doing it on paper. Okay. The other thing about the perk of doing it on paper when we're doing things virtually like this is that you need to use your laptop to watch the screencast or use the materials. So you have to have your laptop to type in notes in while you're watching a video on your laptop. If you only have one screen, that can be pretty tricky. So it's up to you. I'll give you guys a shot with using it, taking your notes digitally. But again, when you upload them, if I'm not satisfied and you don't improve quickly enough, then we'll put you guys back to paper notebooks. Okay, so you need to have your title page, Unit 5, Systems and Homeostasis, starting on March 30th. Okay, and then here we have our table of contents so far. You'll have Unit 5, Systems and Homeostasis, our title page, table of contents, our phenomenon page, and Big Ideas page. So all we're doing for today. Okay. So here is your phenomenon page. Should be a 2-pager, or again, if you're doing this digitally, make this into a 4-part table. Okay, so here's our question. How does structure support function in body systems? Today you're going to write down what you notice and wonder about this idea from the video you're going to watch, and then what you first think is the answer to this question. These two we'll come back to at the end of our unit. So take a minute now and watch your phenomenon. It's separately linked on the Schoology post, a YouTube video about 2 minutes long about how alligators survive through ice. So pause the video, take a moment to do that. Okay, so now you've watched the video, you should be filling in now the I notice, wonder, and what I first think parts of your notebook. So you can write down what you notice and wonder during the video and what you first think the answers to this question. So this is our question: how does structure support function in body systems? What do you think is the answer to that? So how does the structure of a body system support the function of that body system? So how does the structure of the alligator's snout support its ability to survive the winter? How does the structure of the human heart allow it to pump blood around the body? That kind of thing. Okay, and our last page for today is the big ideas for this unit. So Physiology Big Ideas, we're going to have 4 of them and have our light bulbs. So again, if you're doing this digitally, you should make a table or some way to organize this as the big ideas. Make it very obvious. When you're scrolling through your notes later, you can easily find the big ideas page. Okay, so that's it for today's lesson. What you need to do now is upload to the post that has a link attached, that is the post of the lesson, pictures of all your notebook pages. You can also upload the documents if you're going to do it digitally. You need to attach all the pages to me today so I can see how they're working and mark you present for the lesson. You have today and tomorrow to do this, so this is going to be due on Wednesday. Wednesday we'll have a second lesson of the week. Okay, and remember, if your digital notes aren't high enough quality, I will make you go back to notebooking. Okay, a lot of students have had much more success, I've noticed, with the quality of their notes. I've seen much better with paper notebooking, but I want you guys to have a chance to try doing digital as well. Okay, so if you have any questions or anything, please feel free to email me, and have a good day.